Hi, everyone. I want to first thank NAIFA for inviting us to share our story with you. I am Marie Mascotti. I am the CEO of CopyTalk. I have been with CopyTalk for about 8.5 years. And just a little bit about my background, prior to coming on board here, I served as an advisor, as a regional manager, district manager, and worked my way up to president and CEO of a wealth management and trust organization in my prior life. So I have a lot of years of experience, was FINRA registered, still am until the end of this year, as well as a principal. So let me share a little bit about CopyTalk and the benefit to the NAIFA members. We have been around since 2001, and we have been preferred partners with NAIFA for just about the entire time. So what we do is we record whatever dictations you need to make. So just imagine documenting your why you're making a recommendation, why are you changing a portfolio, why is this client's risk tolerance moved from aggressive strategy to a more balanced strategy. So we are the premier transcription company, as I mentioned, since 2001, been around for a long time, and we're very unique in several facts. First of all, we are not a voice recognition company. We have live transcriptionists, and in normal conditions, they are all housed in our controlled and monitored facilities, all US based. Since the pandemic hit the world, we have a subset of transcriptionists that do work remotely so we can abide by some of the CDC regulations. However, our security and privacy protocols remain second to none in the industry. So we're quite proud of that. So CopyTalk, other than being very secure, we appreciate the privacy protocols that firms need to engage in with regulations upon us, allows you to focus on your clients and revenue generating activities. It also allows you to collaborate with your team. So each of our accounts, it's one person to one account, but you can have up to 5 emails that would get copied in on your dictations. So just imagine if you work with a team that are internal folks and you're working remotely now these days as well, or if you are on the road, you can simply pick up a phone or use our apps and document your meeting immediately after your meeting call or Zoom meeting or in-face meeting. So being one of the world-renowned transcription companies, we make sure that we abide by all the security protocols that any enterprise mandates on us. So if you are a NAIFA member, you have a preferred pricing, but you're also involved with either a broker-dealer or an RIA, or you're independent, or you're with an insurance company. We make sure that whatever your firm's mandate could be that it's a domain lockdown, so you can only use your company's domain. Or if they don't want you to dictate social security numbers, we can block that out from your accounts, which is pretty cool. So having said that, we are unparalleled in our delivery of accurate transcriptions. Our transcriptionists go through a rigorous background and training environment before they are allowed to do dictations. They have no access to know who you are or what firm you're with unless you're dictating that particular information. So as an advisor, you may be sitting there saying, what's in it for me? Or as a manager, you may say, what can my people benefit from this? First of all, perfect client service and accountability. When you take good, copious notes for your clients and you document the why and memorialize that, when you meet with that client again, you're going to pick up that conversation exactly where you left off. So anything that you also need to be prepared, you can dictate right in your dictation a message to your internal team. I used to be on the road. I had 7 states to cover, and I had 5 assistants. And in my dictations, I would say, operator. When you say the term operator, you're giving our transcriptionist a command. Otherwise, we're verbatim dictation. So if you say operator, delete that last sentence. Or operator, bold this next paragraph. And I would say, message to Lindley. Lindley, block off my calendar to meet with Mr. and Mrs. Jones on August 24th at 2 p.m. in their offices. I need 2 hours with them. So now you're giving your internal team dictations or commands that you need to have followed up on. So there's no more on the phone, he said, she said, you didn't tell me to do that. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. So it alleviates all of that, which is super cool with your client servicing and informing your internal team. It helps you be more productive and efficient. So instead of at the end of the day or at the end of the week, typing up all your meeting notes, trying to remember what the conversations were or what your clients were asking you to do, if you get into the habit and into the practice of dictating your notes immediately following a meeting, you are going to take more copious notes. And what that does for your client, they're going to realize that you truly paid attention to them, because we all know listening is the key to building relationships, is part of a key to building the relationships. Your team collaborative efforts are all there in the same email. As I mentioned, our security and our privacy protocols are second to none in the industry. We are the only transcription company that is a member of Shared Assessments, and I do sit on their advisory board. Shared Assessments is an organization started by the Big 5 financial institutions years and years ago to set certain standards in third-party vendor risk management. And because I'm part of their advisory board, I sit with some of these prominent leaders in these organizations, and they discuss what they are really zoning in on. It could be security, it could be cybersecurity, it could be privacy, it could be new regulations coming down the pike. So we are able to take that information, come back to my IT, my tech team, my development team, and say, this is what we really need to work on and to shore up so we meet the standards for the following year of what organizations we serve are going to look for. So that's a really big key in our security and privacy processes and protocols. Because you can dictate and speak your notes faster than most people can type, your notes become much more, as I mentioned, effective and much more accurate and much more detailed. So your clients understand that you're documenting the why you made changes, either in presenting a portfolio, changing a portfolio, recommending changes in a risk tolerance profile. It's pretty super easy to use. You can pick up our phone or use any of our smartphone apps. And by the way, our apps now have facial and fingerprint recognition, which is super cool, super easy to use. Dial us up. We have a personal identifiable PIN that you use. You speak your notes, you say subject, and then you say text. You can say if the client's name is John White, you say operator. White is spelled W-H-Y-T-E. Otherwise, we're going to use the classic spelling. So again, giving our transcriptionist commands and spelling things out if you feel that you want an accurate name or an accurate spelling, if it happens to be a unique name or name of a process that you're using. So within 6 hours or less, your notes will come back to you in a secure double encrypted email and to your team if you've applied any of your team members to your dictations, and or it can be put into any one of the CRMs that we integrate with. Some of them are Redtail, Salesforce, Wealthbox, to name a few. Additionally, what we have is for NAIFA, we have a client account specialist. His name is Chaz Foley, Foley. You can reach him directly at 800-267-9825, extension 428, or you can just call us again at 800-267-9825, hit option 2, and that will bring you to our customer service. As a NAIFA member, you have a very low cost preferred rate. Our retail rack rate now is $84.95 per month. That is for unlimited use. So whether you're calling in dictations 100 times a month or 10 times a month, you have a flat rate, and your rate for NAIFA is $59.95. That's a huge discount per month off of our retail rate of $84.95. You must provide us with your NAIFA membership number in order to get the NAIFA rate. So again, that phone number is 800-267-9825, either opt into option 2 or link directly to extension 428 to speak to Chaz directly. If you want to go online and just sign up online, you go to www.copytalk.com/NAIFA. So I hope if you have any questions, please give us a call. We're very proud of our customer service team and our account execs that are here to help you. We are open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. Our transcriptionists work from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. And that's how we start the clock on your 6 hours or less. There are other options that you can elect to choose based on your practices, but we look forward to hosting all of you and to make your dictations as simple, as efficient and compliant as possible. And coming soon, we're going to be presenting to all of our CopyTalk users a Reg BI as well as an annual review template. So it'll be talking points to help you get through some of the regulations that are now mandated. Again, it's copytalk.com/NAIFA. Thank you very much.